UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. All right, guys, let's take just a second here and talk about UTSA. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a three-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch is made. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Bottled him up, not a whole lot. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Roadrunners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Roadrunners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before.
There he goes. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Roadrunners are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Scrambling away. Creates a little room. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well.
And he'll race it to the house. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to throw again. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Oh, he missed. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the 1st half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
UTSA.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Tulsa.
Ready to go here in the 2nd half, and Tulsa will kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Rushes on him. Oh, it's picked off. Not the 2nd half start they hoped for. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Just plowing ahead. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
To the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. Turning it on. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Roadrunners will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Flips it out in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that and start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Roadrunners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds the big tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They think there's room to run to the right here.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nope.
Breaks into the open. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Roadrunners can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll leave it with the lone back. Open space at the 25. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA. power football with the run. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got room to work. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Some misdirection with the counter. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Roadrunners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. Tie game here with just a few minutes to go. They'll go to the fullback, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Roadrunners send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch taken just in... So here comes our first play of overtime. The give to the fullback. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Handoff to the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They want to keep this drive alive. 3rd and short here in overtime. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Roadrunners will start us up here in overtime. Trying to impose their will with the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Gives it on the option. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The give to the fullback. Big 3rd and goal here in overtime as they try to get a touchdown to take the lead. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Roadrunner! What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an